Why? There's no way, right? There's no way he's dead. They would not give that character so much development in this season just to kill him off at the end. There's no way they make him fight to be my favourite and just to have him killed off. No way. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ben, and today I'll be reacting to The Bad Batch Season 2, Episode 16. Now, I'm just looking forward to this. This is like the season final now, and the last episode, it's set this up to be, I guess, very interesting. There's a lot of loose ends that are still yet to be tied up. You have the Zillaby stuff, Hemlock, you have Sid that's still sort of been ghosted. But yeah, I've got no idea how this is all going to get resolved in like 20 minutes, but I know the writers are amazing. I know it'll be done in a really interesting way. I cannot wait to get into this, because they're left in a spot where they're hanging from a tram train line thing with soldiers coming after them. You have Wrecker who's scared of heights, and this whole thing just seems like a nightmare scenario. So they still got to get out of that to begin with, then they've got to deal with everything else. So that's going to be very fun to watch. Yeah, as always, if you do enjoy this video, please remember to like and subscribe, as it really does help the channel to grow. And if you do enjoy my content and you want to help support the channel, I do have a Patreon, the link will be in the description. Over there I'm uploading these videos and the full reaction a week in advance, so if that's something you're interested in, feel free to check it out. With that said, let's just dive on in. That's an awesome shot, just seeing the thing just smoking and on fire. So yeah, where does that leave Tarkin then? Because they're stuck. Yeah, him and Hemlock are both stuck. Their ship's all dead, and there's no energy anymore for the tram thing to work.
This is not ideal.
Is there any way you can make a jetpack out of anything in this place?
This isn't much better.
Yet being shot at. These guys are determined. Can you not see that you're both kind of stuck?
Tech, up top with me.
Can you not call like a truce with the other guys? Can they not see that they're stuck too? Oh, you're going way up there, okay. Can not all of you go up there and just try and go across the line? Oh, don't slip. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't scare me, please. See, it kind of looks safer up here. You had only one person shooting you. Oh, wait. Is it shaking? It looks very sturdy. Please don't shake. Come on, Tech. Come on, Tech. Don't tell me you have to jump. Okay. Yeah, but you still got to jump back on it.
I am plugged in. Stand by.
Great. You're doing it. While you're there, can you send these guys the other way? Can that work? Can you control which way they move?
6 detonations confirmed. Multiple casualties reported.
They don't care about that.
We've engaged insurgents trapped on the rail line.
Send in air support to shoot them down.
Ah, great. They're going to have that to do with.
They could get caught in the crossfire.
I am aware. Do it.
And he don't care, yep. Maybe the actual troopers will start questioning their own loyalty to the Empire when they see that even they're not treated that great. Could that be something?
We've got 3 ships inbound.
Do they know which... Oh, great. Do they know which, trained thing to shoot at, or can they shoot at the wrong one?
Tech, we need power.
Yes, you do. You need it now. Can blasters do anything like ships? Like, just handguns? Oh, no! Ooh!
Now.
You have power, but the thing came loose. Thing came loose. Okay, you're on the track. You're on the track. Wait, are you backwards? Can they? Oh, no. So you need to run to them before they go. I was hoping that they could just go to you. Oh, nice shot. Crosshair would be proud. Oh, why are they shooting at Tech? No! What? No! Hey, he's on it. He's on it. But the thing's falling! Who is where? Run, please. Start running. Run! No, do not fall backwards! Wait, you sit! Oh, come on! Why are you doing this to me? Right, there's always something to catch us for. Come on, start reeling yourself up.
Come on, Tech, hurry!
Do any of you have a grappling line that you can shoot to him? Oh, come on, come on. Oh, why is this metal so weak?
Why aren't we moving?
Oh.
Car's being ripped from the track.
Yeah, so, wait. You need to lead this thing. It ain't going anywhere.
Get him on board.
Oh, no, he's too heavy. Amigo, you go do it. Amigo, send the lightest one.
Wait, could send both of these cars over.
What? How do you get out of this? And then, of course, they're coming back around with more of them. Oh, well, you...
Must sever the connection hinge. Now!
What?
Not until you're up here.
Yeah, get up. Don't be stupid. Fee is waiting for you. Hate this.
There is no time, Wrecker.
Stop. No, stop it. No, don't you...
Man 99.
No, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Send Omega. She's light. She can do it.
Don't you do it, Tech.
There's so many different flashing scenes. Stop it.
When have we ever followed orders?
Don't go calm. No. 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 No! What? Why? Oh, and now it clips back on. Yeah, I don't think they have control over it. Or have the ability to reach down there. There's no way, right? There's no way he's dead. They gave him way too much development, plus no body was seen. Oh, you're going way too fast. I don't know whether or not I should process. Great, where did you guys have, what's happened? If you're all falling, that means Tech's alive. Are you all falling? You all fell, Tech's alive. No, he's not dead, no way. They would not give that character so much development in this season just to kill him off at the end. If they did that, it's cruel. I'm not ready to process it if he's dead yet. He's gonna come back, just wait and see. There's no way they make him fight to be my favorite and just to have him killed off, no way. How far did you fall? So, wait, what was the process? You smashed through the thing, but where did you go? How far, where did you, yeah.
Omega.
Okay, so everyone's alive. Where's Wrecker? She's injured, but where's Wrecker?
I got you, kid.
No. Oh, why are you still being attacked? Can I got not a moment of peace? This is so disorienting. It's giving you no time to process what is happening right now. I'm trying to think of the fall, but like Hunter also fell off a mountain and hit a lot of things on the way. Yeah, he got up completely fine, no broken bones or anything. I am not believing Tech is dead for a second. We finally have some calm. The lighting seems nice and warm and happy.
Hey, kid.
What happened?
Yeah.
Hello, Omega.
Are you with Sid?
You all will make a full recovery with proper treatment and rest.
Are you with Sid?
You're okay.
Did you break your neck?
We were in the rail car.
Yeah. Where's Tech?
Where's Tech?
He's not dead, no way.
Omega. Tech didn't make it.
Unless you find a body, I'm not believing it.
Go back. What if he's hurt? He needs us.
Exactly. No body, no death.
Tech's not gone. He can't be.
No body, no death. I'm not gonna believe it. You're not gonna make me believe it. No body, no death. There's no way they'd kill him off after doing so much with him.
Tech put the squad ahead of himself. He made a sacrifice, Omega.
Yeah, an amazing one that better be undone.
The galaxy has changed, and so have we.
This fight was very confusing to me at the minute.
Soldiers behind us, for good.
Oh,
Wrecker and I think Pabu could be a good place to make a new life for ourselves.
okay, so fully retiring. What happened with Crosshair? You're just giving up with Crosshair too?
And that's what we'll do.
Okay. So where are you now? You're with Sid. How are you? What are you doing? You cared for Omega.
This one's on the house.
Okay, being kind. Okay, good.
I always liked him.
Yeah, me too.
No body, no death. Very simple.
What is it?
What's happening? Oh, great! Why? Oh, no. Sid, what did you do? I feel like this is Sid. She had shifty eyes when she was talking to Wrecker. She seemed way too kind. It was building up. What? Why did you come back here? You're nervous. You're waiting for something. You did this.
But you got too much heat on you. And you brought it here, to my place of business.
So you would have been fine if...
I had to make the best of a bad situation.
Yep, you did it.
Sorry, muscles.
Oh, and they got the commandos. That didn't even stun him. Oh, no. And they're trying to kill him.
Take the mining tunnels to a spaceport and find Echo.
But you're injured. You can't fight them alone.
Go, just go.
You and AZ need to go.
Yes.
That's an order.
Oh, and you're bringing AZ. Good, so he is actually going to stay with you then.
I can't do it, AZ. I already lost Tech. I'm not going to lose them too.
You know, you won't. Oh, I hate this situation. This is such a good finale. It feels so weird and different, and they managed to... But, like, why did you kill... There's so much I need to process. Tech, I don't believe it's gone. Sid, she's more dead to me than Tech is. You're here? I hate how calm he is. I hate him so much.
You don't need to use your enhanced senses to know you're outnumbered.
And Omega's coming back to try and help. Did she be stupid?
The Empire thanks you for your assistance.
Aim the gun at her. She's dead to me. She's dead. No. Make all the sad faces you want. Don't care. No, say nothing. You're dead to me.
I do not agree with this course of action.
You're in the vents. That's kind of smart.
Consider your next move very carefully.
Shoot him.
I would hate for this to end poorly for both of you.
Would it be so bad if you shoot him and then the rest then shoot you? I mean, it would solve a lot of issues. It would be another sacrifice, though.
Will allow you to keep breathing.
Omega's not going anywhere with you.
Great, amazing.
Well, who knew clones are so paternal? Fascinating.
I hate him. He is not a... Hunter is not a thing you can study. Just please shoot this guy.
Oh, yes. Tech.
Oh, now he's just trying to goat you. Please shoot him in the head.
I'm afraid this was all I could salvage. Consider it a gift.
No, don't trust that. Just wait. He's not actually dead.
Faster now, you will lose yet another.
Shoot him in the head, please. No, you can't. I don't want Becca to die. Then Omega will get... No. Is that... No, that can't be real. There's no way. No. You're lying. What are you doing? Oh, I hate this. Omega, you need to leave. Find Echo. Echo's the only one that hasn't been captured.
The girl's not in the office.
She's long gone.
Did that affect... I hate how calm he is. I want to see some... I want him to break.
Find Echo. I'll try to stall them as long as I can.
You're gonna try and rescue them? I mean, yay. Yeah, sure. Why not? Oh, okay. Yo, then you give away your location. I wish you had a better shot.
Hello, Omega. We were just talking about you.
Shoot him.
Let them go.
Omega, run!
I won't let them take you.
I mean, Echo could be on his way soon. How could this go?
If you come with me, your friends will live.
I don't believe you.
Shoot him in the head. Then he has no power.
It killed the Kaminoans.
Incorrect. Nalase is alive and well cared for.
Don't like you, please. Shoot him. She's not well cared for. That's a lie. She's in prison.
Omega, look out!
Oh, no! No way, no! Echo, please come quickly.
Governor Tarkin wishes to question you personally.
Great, we're going back to him. Oh, this planet's been occupied quickly.
We do the opposite.
What are you gonna do? Wait, did he take control of it? That would be so awesome if he did. Oh, that's amazing, Echo.
Echo? Gotta be Echo.
Yes. Where's Omega? There's only two of you. You got separated. Where's Omega? Come on, steel weapon, good. You're doing so well. Your neck is like in a brace thing. You're still going? Really? You got punched in the head and it did nothing? How was your neck? I hate this. He's too calm. Why is there no chaos there? And there's another one. Great. Oh, no. Oh, no, you can't use it more. Come on, please. Okay, at least it blocks the road a little bit.
Where's Omega? That Imperial took her. It was Hemlock. We've got to stop his shuttle from leaving.
Yes, but how? I really don't know how to process this final. So much has happened in the space of no time whatsoever. They're trying to say Tech is dead. I do not believe it. Sid's done that thing, and that Crosshair, there's been no mention of Crosshair at all. The whole point of their mission was to find Crosshair. Is that... Were you too late?
Hunter, we need to go. Get to the Marauder.
Yeah, you can follow him. You have a ship. It's taking too long. They've probably gone hyperspace by now. Come on, please. Go. Okay, they're up and away. Move. You can follow it. Unless they went to a Star Destroyer. Can't quite follow that. And you're gone.
There was no way to track Hemlock's ship.
Can you track Omega?
Could have taken Omega anywhere.
Wait, he said a name. Take them to something. They said a name. It began with an E. Come on, please say you
We
know.
are going to get her back.
Yes, you are. Great determination. Think the name.
Don't stop searching until we do.
He said a name. He said the name of the place. Yeah, this place, this is definitely taking a darker turn. It's gone from like bright green and now it's just depressing. I hate this. It doesn't feel like this is how it should be ending. Where's the sort of victory? Like, there's no way it ends like this. It's just been depressing after depressing.
Why did they bring me here?
What's going on with this? What is this relationship like? We know Nala Se cares, but does Omega care about Nala Se? That is still unanswered. She looks kind of just depressed or worried.
You will reconsider working on the Emperor's project.
What he seeks is not possible.
Make it possible.
Oh, great. What is...
Refuse or fail, Omega will suffer the consequences.
Oh, great. So you're sticking in the possible thing that Palpatine, of all people, wants you to do, and it will result in Omega suffering.
Wait here.
So you're the other scientist person. What are you... What are you up to? Are these all... Oh, dear. Crosshair!
Crosshair!
Can you mess with the other guards here?
Crosshair!
Can you wake him up and unstrap him?
Crosshair!
They don't look concerned at all.
You must be Omega.
What did you do to Crosshair?
He's recovering.
Alive? That's good. What's with the tanks? There's like... What? I don't want to think about what's in the tanks.
You trust the Kaminoan, but not me.
Why would she trust you?
You might know me better than you think.
Why?
We're sisters, Omega.
What? What? The accent? Have I missed the accent again? Is that... What's up? What is this final? And it's ending there, isn't it? Why? Why? Post-credit? Is there a post-credit? There better be a post-credit. There is no post-credit. Why? Okay, so that final, what do you think about that? Absolutely, right. Quality amazing. That final definitely felt different than season 1. That one was very good, but depressing. I don't believe Tech is gone for a minute. I don't believe he's dead. There was no body. They brought back the goggles, and I don't trust Hemlock to actually be honest. If he found Tech, we've seen Hunter fall from a mountain and survive with no injury. Absolutely no injury whatsoever. Not even a broken or like a sprained or fractured leg. Nothing. So if I don't believe Tech died from the fall. Don't believe that at all. He may have fallen, might have been injured, could have died from injuries, but if this guy, Hemlock, has found the goggles, I doubt he would let Tech die. My thinking right now, he's captured Tech and he's got the goggles and all that to try and make the Bad Batch think he's dead, but he's probably just using Tech, and then maybe if the Bad Batch, oh dear, maybe he's using Tech for something else. I don't believe Tech is gone, not one bit. You didn't see them tell Fee that he was gone. There was no sort of, there was nothing, there was a lot just, I guess, grieving, but there was so much else above everything else going on. There wasn't like a moment to let the audience sink in that Tech is kind of dead. Everything, it was so fast, there was not a moment to just let it sink in. I do not believe he's gone. But then you have the way that this one ended. So a lot of things that are weird here. So a lot of things weren't dealt with. So Crosshair is still there and he wasn't able to be saved. So he's still stuck there. Zillow Beast thing, that wasn't touched on again. That's surprising. I thought they would have brought that back and done something with that. So hopefully that is a season 3 thing, because it would surprise me if they brought it back just for one episode after it was so long since Clone Wars. I feel like that should have something done with it. But yeah, so Omega's been captured by Hemlock. Sid has betrayed them. She's dead to me. Yes, she looked a little bit sad and remorseful, but don't care. She's dead to me. I was hoping that she still had some care for me. Like, what was the worst thing that could happen? Yes, they had heat on them, but it's not like they were going to stay there. They ghosted her, and which was, I guess, she seemed fine with it if they didn't return then. She wouldn't have ratted them out if they didn't return. That seemed okay. But when they did return, no one was hunting them. They seemed pretty fine. They only found them because Sid ratted them out. She could have let them recover, and then they would have been on their way. They would have been back to Pabu, and they would have been fine. Sid did not have to do that. Sid, worst, and she's dead to me. That's like one of the biggest things now that this season sort of revolved around, dealing with Tech being... I mean, I thought she'd be a lot... They had the thing about her past being she was more evil, she is a Trandoshan. We had the thing with the guy with the big chin from the racing episode, talk about her and say be careful from around her. Is this like the maximum evil that she had? Because she still seemed quite sad. She explained it was a difficult situation, which I don't believe. If it was as evil as the guy with the big chin said it was, I'd have assumed that she may have been more vengeful about it, but no, she seemed just she seemed upset that she had to do this, even though she didn't have to do it. It just seemed like a stupid decision on her part, not a vindictive thing. I would have assumed if she was actually bad, it would be vindictive. Maybe that's something they could explore more, but right now she's dead to me. And then you have the sister of Omega. So that is a thing. I need to hear her accent again. I missed Omega's accent from the first episode. That it's a New Zealand accent. Does she have the same accent? Thinking about it, she sounds different to everyone else, but I can't tell with accents. Is she? I'm gonna have to look back at stuff. Is she got the New Zealand accent? That would explain the fidgeting about the whole dealing with Crosshair and how Hemlock treats clones. Does that mean she could be an ally? But then again, she is doing all this stuff. It's definitely raised a lot of questions about this character. Still don't know her name yet. She's just a doctor or nurse, whatever she is. She's been cooperating with Hemlock, but if she is a clone and Hemlock knows that, she probably doesn't have a choice. I might be optimistic about her. Maybe I can be optimistic about her. Because she did seem kind to Crosshair, so maybe she does see Crosshair as her brother and would want him to cooperate so he doesn't get hurt. Maybe she's just under the thrall of Hemlock. But then you also... okay, so you have to set that aside. You have the whole Nala Se thing. And with Palpatine wanting a special cloning project, I'm guessing that's the Zillo Beast thing, because he wanted that to begin with in Clone Wars. And she's saying it's impossible. Because Zillo Beast has weird Force ties, so... then you have Hemlock's own little thing going on with the clones being their test subjects. Maybe he wants like a Zillo Beast clone hybrid or something. Maybe an army of Zillo Beasts. That could be cool. Or inserting the Zillo Beast DNA into a clone operative so they have the invulnerability of the Zillo Beast and they have also their quick growingness of the Zillo Beast. That would make for a pretty good army. Now, of course, none of that comes to pass because we've seen the original trilogy and we've seen where Emperor Palpatine fails and dies. So what on earth has he got going on? Right, so I think first off, I do not believe Tech is dead for 1 second. There is no way they would they gave him so much development and focus in this season alone after being sidestepped throughout the whole first season, and then just to kill him off at the end. Don't think that is the case whatsoever. We didn't see a body. We felt like everything moved so quickly it didn't give the chance for the audience to process that he might actually be dead. So, no, don't think he's dead. No, not believing that. Like, the way they did it as well, it was like right at the start of the episode. That's concerning to me. I'd assume you'd make character deaths right at the end so they can be as impactful as possible. The fact that it was at the start makes me so concerned that he should be alive then. It feels weird that they got it over with so quickly and let it sort of finish off getting away from this summit planet. And then they deal with the rest of the other stuff with Omega being captured. It shouldn't have happened in the first act of the episode. And that's what makes me think it's not actually dead. Like, there's so much that they didn't finish off with it. Like the whole Fee thing. That's clearly a relationship developing. They didn't bring her back or mention her in any way. So they haven't been back to Pabu, so maybe that is something they can do when they get to Pabu. But it still feels like that. It doesn't feel like he's dead because they haven't dealt with any of the stuff that happens when a character dies. Yes, they could do that in season 3, but to go from ending here and just not have any sort of time to just let the death sink in feels so odd to me. I'm guessing it's intentional. It's intentionally done to either make you think he's dead or to throw you off in the fact that he's actually dead. I don't know, and I want him to be alive. I'm choosing to think he's alive. This episode is just weirding me out in the way that I cannot decide what he could be. They had the goggles thing, but that makes me think that Hemlock found his body. Because then Hemlock, if he found the body, that means he's either alive or dead, and with Hemlock, I could assume he probably wouldn't waste a clone's body, so maybe he was brought back and then brought back alive in some way, or just is being tortured now. I don't think he's dead. Like, this episode alone left so many little options for him to be alive through. The whole Hemlock thing, having only the goggles, no body being seen. There's weird things. Yeah, the bats themselves have lost in this bit, so that's fun. So, yeah, it was pointed out to me that when you have a show that has 3 seasons, the characters normally lose in season 2, and that pattern's proving true. So that's a really fun thing to think about. So Omega's been captured, which is just dreadful. So that's this was just the final. It's so detrimentally bad, as in like for the effects. The final itself, as an episode, absolutely amazing. But the things it's like set up now is so bad for the Bad Batch themselves. Because now they have to go back to Pabu. I assume they're going back to Pabu, but they're not going to stop searching. I can't remember the name. Hemlock literally said the name of where he wanted to take Echo, I think. He said a name. I'm hoping they remember that name, because that must be the name for the planet. It was a name I can't remember them hearing before. It began with an E. It's got to be that planet. And they heard it, so I'm hoping that means that they can find a way to get there. And then Omega and I guess Nala Se have been reunited, so that's cool. But so Omega, I don't know if she should have run. I don't know if she should have run, because now this basically means whatever Palpatine's plan is, that's going ahead, because now Nala Se has to work on it because she cares for Omega. But if she did go and find Echo, Hunter and Wrecker probably would have died. Tarkin would have interrogated them and then they would have been killed. So I think she did make the right decision here, because now they're alive and they're free to try and find her, and they'll have to find her. There's no way they won't find her. So that is sort of happening. But it's shocking that basically Season 1 you dealt with the Bad Batch losing and gaining a member. They lost Crosshair, gained Omega. This season you lost Tech and Omega, and they've gained no one. So, and I guess Echo sort of flip-flopped. So now it's, I mean, where would Echo be now? Is he like staying with the Bad Batch so that they can find Omega, or are the Bad Batch joining? Well, no, Wrecker and can you call Wrecker and Hunter the Bad Batch now? Because there's only 2 of them left. Are they joining Echo and Rex to try and find Omega? That could be a cool team up. But it feels like they were together at the end. I don't know if that means they're separating again. But yeah, Nala Se's interactions with Omega, that seems interesting, because we haven't actually seen that before. We haven't seen them in the same room, I think. We might have like the start, but it wasn't really an important moment. Here, she seems so sort of flustered, and she clearly definitely cares for Omega, which is nice, but I still can't get over the whole Fives and Tup thing, still don't like her. This is definitely adding another layer to Nala Se, but now she has to do an impossibility, and she is trying to protect Omega, which is a plus thing for her, I guess. But yeah, I do wonder how Omega's going to do in this environment. She's now back. She's basically back on Kamino, but just a lot worse, run by an evil, sadistic doctor, with all the clones being experimented on rather than being allowed to grow, sort of. And that just, yeah, I wonder how she will cope, because this feels like a whole lot more darker situation than she's been in before. And then, big reveal from this episode, there is another female clone who I need more information on her. Did she have a New Zealand accent? Because that I would assume would have been the giveaway, and I just missed it completely, because I missed Omega's accent before. And I think I just get used to hearing how the rest of the clones speak. I don't think that it's any different, I guess. I've just heard it a lot, and hearing everyone else's accent, that almost seems the difference. So hearing Hemlock feels weird, hearing Tarkin feels weird. Right now, the Bad Batch is how they talk is like the default in my head. So yeah, she is being her sister, I don't know what it means then. So is she good, bad? I want to be optimistic. She is a clone, but then, so it does make me think she has a sympathy for Crosshair then, and does want him to stay alive, because they had the whole scene where she was advising him not to go, and that was obviously, I guess, to keep him safe then, because that is her brother. But then she's still working for Tarkin, which could be not willingly, because again, Tarkin believes all clones are the property of the Empire. Then where was she on... what was her past then? Where was she during the Clone Wars? What was she up to? There's a lot of information on her, and I can't wait till we get into that whole can of worms. Then I guess we have whatever Hemlock is doing and his little plans. So his base seems absolutely nightmare fuel, and I don't want to think about what was in the tanks that we saw. They look like grown clones that were in there. Now, I think optimistically, I want to think he's making new clones and he's experimenting on them. But then the pessimistic side of me is thinking he's gotten clones that he's captured and he's shoved them in tanks to experiment on, which is so much darker. Then, like, what is his goal here then? We know he's working on whatever Palpatine wants, but he's doing his own thing alongside that. He's experimenting on them, and I'm assuming that could be a wide range of experiments, and then he's just using them as his guinea pigs, which is terrifying to think about. Because it's terrifying because you don't know what he actually wants to do. He's just messing around with who knows what, and that's what's scaring me. It could be absolutely anything. It could be just trying to rewrite their DNA. He could be experimenting new diseases on them and trying different ways. He could be doing different biological weapons on all the clones. He could be doing such awful stuff, and now my mind is just going to race on the possibilities. But yeah, this episode did also deal with the whole Sid side of things, so she's dead to me now. Kind of glad that that's sort of over with now. This whole season dragged on the whole idea that Sid isn't who we think she is, that she's a bit more evil than what she's presented. Now they've dealt with it, and I guess it was inevitable, I guess, to see that this was the outcome of their relationship. Still sad nonetheless. She seemed like she was at least regretful of it or sorry about it, but of course she never said that, and she just saw it as she was in a difficult situation. She could have just let them go, but she said that they brought too much heat. The Empire didn't know where they were. They could have gone back to Pabu, and Sid would have been left alone. So that is completely on her, and she's dead to me. It's the way that I guess they dealt with it. They built Sid up, and now just destroyed her like that, which I guess brings her back to the Trandoshan side of thing, which is sad because she seemed like a different Trandoshan, but I guess now she's just back into what I now stereotypically think of all Trandoshans, that they are just nasty. Then we have hints at whatever Palpatine is up to. This is concerning to me with the fact that Nala Se said it's impossible. So Palpatine has a little plan going on, and it's not... It could... What do the clones have? Kaminoans aren't engineers, I guess. They are biologists. They wouldn't have an impact on the Death Star. Because it'd be cool to see if there was like a race of people that were working on the Death Star and how that can actually operate. Because it must be pretty insane and like a leap in technology to actually make a moon. And that seems like it could be a cool story to look at in itself. But I guess the Kaminoans aren't doing that. They're doing a biological thing, which is something that was not touched on in the original trilogy. All of the original trilogy focused on the Death Star. That was it. That was the big threat. And then, of course, Palpatine made another one, because that was the big thing behind it all. But yet Palpatine has another plan brewing that is biological. It could be Inquisitors, maybe. That's kind of a biological thing. But I feel like that was... I don't see how the Kaminoans can play into that. That's just Force-sensitive children taken by Palpatine to make his little Force army. So that is... No, that's something else. So this is like a new thing then that Palpatine's trying. That even Nala Se says is impossible. But now she's going to have to do it to save or to let Omega not suffer. So I'm assuming that it's not going to be as impossible as she thinks it is. Now, what could Palpatine possibly want? He's like the Sith, and then the Sith side of things, you have Darth Vader. I can't think of like what his goal is that is impossible to a Kaminoan. Whatever it is, I'm sure it's super dark and terrifying, and I'm not going to enjoy whatever it is he's going to end up doing, because it's going to be some kind of weird evil nonsense thing, and it's going to add another new layer of hate for Palpatine for me. So yeah, that's going to be fun to discover. Then I think lastly, just looking at the overall quality and tone of this episode, absolutely amazing. I think it's hard to compare this to season 1's final because they're so different. Season 1, it was, I want to say cathartic, but the way it was, I don't want to say peaceful either. It wasn't. First half was intense. Last half of season 1's final, it was rather calm in the sense that it let you let go of Kamino. You got to see it get destroyed, and it brought the end to the Clone Wars. That was what it did. And it basically shut the door, and it shut the door slowly. This one feels like it's opening the door with a kick. And it set up a bunch more stuff. It put everyone into really difficult situations. And it also did close a few things, like the whole Sid thing, I guess. But yeah, it feels very impactful in how it ended. And I think this whole season, I think easily 9 out of 10. Few flaws, I think. The Canyon Planet, that one didn't really hit it for me. But the whole season, 16 episodes, only had very few flaws, which is very impressive. Now, I need to try and process what this final actually did. You had Tech, who died at the end of this... No, at the start of this episode. That already throws me to think that he's not actually dead. And then you have to try and process everything else that this episode did, which it did a whole lot. But yeah, tone, very much intense, very much dealing with a whole bunch of new things. Omega's been captured, new reveals at the end, hints of what Palpatine's plan is, Sid betrayal, Hunter and Wrecker fighting for their lives, Echo sort of back in the Bad Batch, sort of not, Tech death, and then dealing with the Tarkin, and there's a lot happening, and with Hemlock as well. This final definitely throws a lot at you, and I think it did it very well. The writing was great, and it felt very intense and impactful. Seeing Omega, trying to think of what kind of decision should be made in a moment. I really did like this final. For me, I think I can't say it's better than season 1 because they're so different. It's super hard to compare them. I think overall I enjoyed this final more than season 1 in the sense that season 1's final was very sad, and it's in the sense that if you want to see, you don't really want to cry and feel sad, do you? That's how I'm judging these. Both are absolutely insane. This one, I think I just enjoyed watching in the sense that I have to feel sad because I do not believe Tech is dead. I don't see that as being sad because I'm sure he'll come back. There's no way that he died like that. I'm not believing it. If he is dead, then this will be a whole lot sadder, but I do not believe it at all. So I'm going with that this one is a more enjoyable action-based final, and that's how I'm rating these because it's so difficult to try and compare these two because they are so vastly different. It makes me so curious about whatever season 3 has done, because if season 1's final is so different to season 2's, I can't imagine how different season 3's final is going to be to both of these. Because now they've got a whole load more stuff to deal with. Omega separated, Echo, Hunter, the Wrecker situation, Pabu. I want them to talk to Fi. That if Tech is actually gone, I think that they'll have to talk to Fi and console her, and that'll be when they let the audience process that he might actually be dead. That is, I think, where they'll put that. But if that doesn't happen, Tech isn't dead. But it shocks me that this is where it ended and you guys had to wait like, I don't even know how long the gap between season 2 to season 3 is, but you still had to wait a while after this, after seeing Tech kind of die and not believing it, and then Omega being captured, Nala Say, the impossibility thing, Hemlock, the new clone, and you were given all of that, and you just had to wait, and you got nothing more. That is insane. So yeah, with that said, that does bring me to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought about this final. I really enjoyed it. And tell me if, no, because you can't tell me if Tech is alive or not. I think he's alive. I'm going with that. Don't tell me if he is or isn't. I'll wait to season 3 to see if they do anything like that. Still think if they do something with Fee, then he'll probably be dead. If there's nothing with Fee and they just don't let the audience process the fact he's dead, he's alive. So I'm going with that. But yeah, I will see you in the next episode for season 3, episode 1. See ya.